Okay, I'm gonna start the stream now. I'm gonna start doing the outlooks now. That should be easier. It's at 8:20 a.m. Okay, how many pairs do we have to mark? So today I'm going to have maybe 150 pairs. That should be fine. So plan, so dash toggle for 11 mark every possible trading pair FF SND on Femex. Okay. So I'm gonna start with So I'm gonna start with Bitcoin, and then as I mark these out, I'm gonna add a tick, like the star thing, just to show that I'm done with them. And then we're gonna go all the way down until here. So I'm gonna try doing this every single week or every 3 days because the market's always changing. It depends on what Bitcoin wants to do, but yeah. Okay. And for this account, I received my funds probably on Tuesday, so I can trade it on Tuesday. For now, I can't, so I'm just gonna do the markups and prepare. So BTC is on mic working fine. You guys can hear me, yeah? I'll take that as yes. Okay. So this was a recent Bitcoin trade I took. I exited way too early, but that's why we want to mark up the high time frame because you never know what trade's gonna run. I'm clear with that. Be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. So break structure here, and then there's no clean demand zone, so I'm not gonna force it. I'm gonna drop down to the 1 hour, see what's here. So as of right now, I don't see anything on the 1 hour as well. I do see this liquidity sweep, so I'm gonna drop down to 30 minutes. Okay, now we have cleaner structure, breaker structure to the upside, and then just all liquidity here. So I'm just gonna set these as equal lows, liquidity equal lows for this zone here. So this is the demand zone I'm eyeing out. Now for this demand zone, I don't want price to just come in, I take the trade, and then it runs like 2 hour, like this. I want to wait until price does come into this area. So I want to set an alert, and then I want to see some type of confirm that's not candle rejection. And the reason for that is because candle rejection is...
Can everybody hear this weird noise? Or just me?
It's very hard when everyone's quiet, bro. But I'm not hearing anything. Does anyone else hear anything?
Where the fuck is he to?
The fuck? Okay, anyways, I'm looking for some type of chop confirm. So instead of a candle rejection, I want to see something like this. Maybe like that. And then once we get that chalk, I'm going to have my stop loss here instead of down here. Have the entry here and then catch a better risk to reward than a 1 to 1, 1 to 2. That's the plan for Bitcoin. So I'm going to set alerts there and then I'm going to wait. First pair BTC USDT M30. That's the M30, and then just gonna leave it there. Once price does react this, we don't have to take the trade because it's only 1 to 1, 1 to 2. We could just use this as an indication to start looking for longs on the altcoins or crypto pairs. So BTC, let's look at ETH now. ETH 15 minutes. 1 hour. Okay. I'm liking the price action on the 1 hour. Just gonna mark this breaker structure out. Demand zone. Demand. And we're just gonna set a little for the demand zone. Nothing too crazy. We've got a protected and internal protected low here. So what I want to see with this area is, I want to see this entire zone get swept. Zone gets swept. I don't want to see a small mitigation then a rejection. I want to see the entire zone either get swept, maybe even wick the protected low then reject, or just sweep the zone and then reject. I don't want to see a small mitigation. It wouldn't make sense to take the trade. So I'm gonna leave it there. That's ETH. What time frame? 1 hour. H1. Okay, so we did Bitcoin, we did ETH. Now we're looking at XRP. XRP, USDT. Sometimes right. So XRP is clearly bullish on every time frame. Drop down to M30, not as clean. M15. M15 does slightly look better, but it's not something I would consider trading. So what has happened? It did react off this breaker structure, then demand zone, and now it's rejecting. We could look for longs. Drop down to M5. Okay. I'll mark this out. So this is the M15. We could take a trade today on XRP, but we still need to wait for confirmations. So M15. That's what the M15 is looking at. Did a reaction, which we can see here. So I'm gonna mark that out as well. Circle. That's the reaction. Too big. The rejection, and then we're gonna drop down to time frames. 5 minutes. What do I want to see? I want to see this area get swept. That's the confirmation I'm waiting for. A lot of people who see that M15 structure and demand zone in the rejection, they will take the trade from here because they have FOMO. But for us, we don't want to do that. We want to wait for this to get swept and then a rejection. That's the more high probability way to approach it. We could miss the trade, but it's better than taking a loss. So I'm waiting for that, and then we could potentially catch a 6-hour trade. So that's what we're eyeing for today. So XRP for the day. I'm gonna clear these. I'm gonna add XRP USDT. And then, is that a full mitigation? Yeah, it is. Okay. That's the only trade I'm gonna be eyeing today. And then this is the first liquidity we want to aim for. So TP1. And then I'm not too worried about TP2. I don't really care. Because if this does break, it's just going to keep flying. But we want to be conservative with everything we do. And then the trade M5 potential setup. Okay, that's 3 out of maybe 200. Now Dogecoin. Okay, it's clearly bullish. We can't trade on the H4, obviously. We want to drop down to the M15. I'm not gonna mark out Dogecoin as of now, so I'm just gonna leave that. We'll jump to Solana. It's too unclear for me. When it's unclear, I just avoid the entire thing. Again, there's like a bunch of setups. Someone say something? I'm just gonna mute you real quick. I don't know how to mute you. Hey Cookie, do you know how to mute? I don't know how to mute, bro.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. Let me wash my hands. Just right click on them.
Right click him and turn him down.
Crazy. Big time. Oh, nice. You're using my thing as well. Okay. So for Solana, all I'm seeing is a range. I can't lie. When price like this happens, I don't want to do anything. When it's trending like this, then that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see when it's going up like that. But as of right now, I don't see anything on Solana, so I'm just gonna avoid that too. Jump to Link. H4, all right, bullish. H1, bullish. M30, not as clean, bullish. M15, okay, we can drop down. So price failed to break this high, and then it's rejecting. So now this is a protected high, and then this is a weak high, a weak low. So we're seeing this as a target. You guys could scalp into this area, but I wouldn't do that because price is bullish on every single time frame. So I wouldn't take that risk. I would look for longs in areas down here, but I don't see any potential setups. Let me go to M5. Okay, M5 looks a bit more clean. I'll mark this out, this breaker structure. Then use this as the F-boss. Mark out this area. I'm liking this area better. Marking this out as well. Break structure. Okay. So I'm not gonna add this. I'm not gonna add this to my outlook. I'm just gonna set alerts at the lowest area here, and the reason for that is because to me this isn't the most high probability setup. The RR, if we take this trade, the RR is gonna be really good, but it's not something I want to prey on. So I'm just gonna leave that to the side. I'm not gonna add that to my outlooks. Let me move on to the next pair. So Link, I'm gonna star it. Okay, and then ADA. Now looking at ADA, Cardano. Is anyone else lagging or just me? Okay, all good, all good. Alright, so for this pair, we had an order flow shift. So I'm gonna mark up this area here. Price didn't break that high, it then came down, and now shifting bearish. What we could look for are potential shorts, but we are in a bullish market. The H4 is bullish, it's not going down. So shorts would not be the most high probability play. But if we're failing to break this high, I'm just gonna go down. I'm just gonna confirm this area here. So what we have was a change of character from this order flow shift. I'll mark that chalk. And then I wanna see this area get taken out. So when price comes back into my supply zone here, I don't wanna take the trade yet. I wanna mark this as supply for you guys to understand. Supply. Because back then I used to take these trades like, oh yeah, bearish, comes in, take the trade, oh yeah, and then order flow is respected on the high time frame, goes up. I don't do that anymore. I trade a bit more chill. I have to wait for more confirmations. So after this change of character, I want to see price maybe create a little bit of consolidation and then break this area here, have a candle close below, range a bit down here, and then come back to the supply zone. And then reject, and then I take the trade. That's just a bit more confirmation because I need this FBOS liquidity. Without FBOS, I wouldn't take the trade. So I'm gonna sell it here, and then we're gonna say FBOS being created. So once price does break this low and create this FBOS, this supply then becomes valid. So supply becomes valid after FBOS. So I'm not going to add this to my outlook. I'm just going to set these two alerts here. and I want this alert to go off first. If this alert's coming first, then it's not a valid trade to take. It could run, but I don't really give a fuck. It needs to break this low. That's the plan. That's what we need. So I'm going to move on to the next trade. I'm going to set that as plus as well, but I'm not going to add that to the outlooks. Right? Currently, it's only these 3 trades out of the 10 pairs we marked. BNB. M5, M30, H1, H4. Okay, clearly bullish. I'm just gonna mark this break here. So we had a H4 breaker structure, and then now we want to see what we can look inside here. So M15. I'm not gonna force it. I can't see anything. Alright, we're gonna move on. BNB, XLM. You guys notice how I'm just like missing out on all these other pairs? Like everyone's just trying to force these crypto trades. There's no point. You guys can just wait until there's a high probability setup. Because I can guarantee you, out of all these 150 pairs, we're gonna find one good trade, and it's gonna give us a crazy aha. Same for XLM. I don't see anything. The only thing I see is this, but I've taken these type of trades all the time and they don't play out. It's just boss to imagine here. What I normally see is price breaking this area, coming down here a bit, and then rejecting. Even though I've seen it play out, I don't want to take any type of risk. I don't have enough data. It's not worth it. I just want to see a clean continuation, boss F boss to the high time frame going up. That's it. So XLM done. We're not taking a trade. Sui, I'm not trading Sui. Nothing there. Pepe, okay. And we missed the trade, okay. So the trade happened here. We had a clear boss F boss demand zone, and then price is now rejecting off it on the M15. We missed the trade. That's alright. We're just gonna see how this plays out. But this is how I would have taken the trade. Boss F boss came into the demand zone, rejected, candle close above, and then stop loss below the low, and then target this high. So now, because we missed the trade, I'm just gonna call this a forward test. Forward test. So we're potentially missing out on 4.63R or 4.5R. We would have went break even after this high got broken. So BE. And this would have been an A+ setup, but obviously we missed a trade. That's all good, no worries. So trade missed. M15, we're gonna go down. This is the internal structure, by the way. I want to see what we could eye out. M30. Okay, I'm liking this one as well. So this area here, breaker structure, and then external F boss. And then we could have this marked out. I want to create a little here. And then this is the internal F boss. So Pepe looks like a very good meme coin to trade. Looks like it can trend. I'm just gonna set alerts here. And maybe here as well. And the reason for this place is because I see an internal Chock F boss as well. So if you go to M15, there's a clean Chock F boss. And this internal Chock F boss aligns with this structure, external boss F boss. So trade one. So it's worth taking the risk there because of the risk to reward, and then high probability trade here. So high probability reaction here. Again, looking for candle rejections, they're worth taking the risk. This would have been a trade that I would have taken, but this would have been a better trade if it comes down here, which is what I'm waiting for. So I want to leave that. I want to set that to my outlooks as well. So, Pepe. My throat's so fucked. Dot. Also, do you guys have any questions? Like, you need help with anything? I'm good, bro. I'm trying to make people some money. Okay, dot. Oh, this is the power of confidence, bro. I was waiting for the fattest rejection here. It never came, and then price just kept on flying. So that was a good plus. So now we know that.
Bro, you have 135 DMs.
136, yeah. But you know how hard it is to get back to DMs? It's really hard. Like, people be sending paragraphs, bro. Nothing on dot. So I'm just gonna leave that out. Dot, done. LTC, H bar. H4, okay. LTC has a good continuation. We have a breaker structure, and then we have a demand zone here. I'm just gonna wait for this demand zone. That's like a 15% drop. Is it? Yeah, around 15-16% drop. So we're not gonna try shorting it to this demand zone. It's better if we just wait for this demand zone and then reaction. So dot, I'm gonna set alert there as well. Forgot to do this part. M15 LTC no USDT. I'm tripping. So this is the H4 demand zone. Mark that out. Also, I'm still talking to Femex about giving you guys bonuses. It would be like, I think $500 deposit, $50 bonus, $1,000 you get $100. But they're still trying to work out all the stuff and then make a deposit for me as well. Let's see, H bar. And then I'm trying to do weekly giveaways or daily stream giveaways if they allow. But hopefully they will, because I've been so nice to them. I feel like this is all liquidity. That's gonna get swept, and then price could come in here. Oh, so I'm just gonna set alerts here, but in my eyes, this isn't really high probability. So I'm just gonna say, watch a. No, actually. Wait for second confirmation. So what I mean by this is, instead of price coming in giving us a rejection candle, I want to see some type of chalk rejection, or maybe an FBOS and then come down to a demand zone here. That's like a structured confirmation I want to wait for. So we're gonna use this as an outlook as well. H bar H1, was it? Yeah, H1. Wait for M1 structure confirmation, not rejection. So you guys see how I'm just doing all these notes. I'm not trying to gamble these setups. I'm not trying to limit order. I really want to see what type of confirmation I'm looking for, what type of rejection, and then I'm just waiting patiently for my alerts. This is how I trade. It's not something. It's not that difficult if you guys think about it. H4. Sorry, let me look at daily. Okay, so I'm just gonna avoid this for now. I don't see anything. Ape. I'm not sure if I want to trade Ape. Maybe it's clean. Yeah, I don't want to trade this shit. Shiba. I don't want to trade that as well. Popcat. I do want to trade this. Holy shit. Okay. This is good. This is good. We had a clean rejection. Okay. You see how this is not a body close? I wouldn't consider that FBOSS. I'm just gonna mark that as liquidity. Oh. Price is resuming bearish. This is the internal structure. So if you get H4, I'm gonna mark this break here. So this is a H4 break. Now the problem is that it did give us a rejection, but I'm still unsure. I wouldn't make the entry right now. Maybe if we 4 hours ago, I probably would have made the entry. But I'm gonna jump down to the M15. Actually, before that, I'm just gonna mark this out. That looks. We're gonna build a story. We're gonna build a story. So Popcat. So H1. This is the story. H1. You know, it just gave us a nice rejection. Rejection from boss plus demand. Now we're jumping down to the M15. Then what are we seeing? We're seeing the structural confirmation I was just talking about. We had a change of character here. And then a potential FBOSS here. And then what did price do? It created a demand zone. After the demand zone, price then rejected. So that's the structural confirmation it gave. And then you could have had a stop loss right here. Targeted this high. Yeah, easy 1 to 5. But we missed it. So I'm just gonna mark that as M15 trade missed. Structural confirmation. So what are we doing now? We're gonna wait for. We're gonna wait for this area. So I'm gonna mark this out. What I really want to see happen is this trade do play out. So if it does play out, like, okay, cool, that's more data for me. And then sell it here in case price wants to come down, clear this area, and then reject above this 1 hour demand zone. And then we can take another trade. So we're gonna say waiting for liquidity sweep. M15, waiting for liquidity sweep. So Popcat, I'm gonna make this a tick as well. The reason why I'm going to make this a tick is because I am properly eyeing it. Tick. I'm gonna add this to my watch list as well. Popcat. No, I'm tripping on Bybit. So out of all 15, 20 pairs we marked, I've only marked out 2 for my watch list. And that's already a lot, because if these 2 win, and let's say the average 1 to 5 are, you're making 10 now easily. You risk 1,000 and that's 10 bags. Popcat. So I'm gonna mark this a star as well. Oh bro, we're only here. Oh, there's so many pairs. Should I do 2 sessions or like just 1 session all in a row? Or should do like Saturday markup and then Sunday markup and then Monday live trade throughout the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, everyone's just too shy. Okay. KSM. Oh, what the fuck happened? Okay, M15 looks juicy. I'm gonna drop down to M5. M5, nah, I'm not gonna force it. I'm gonna wait for structure to develop a bit, and then we'll see what we can do. So probably next week. Tau. Okay, the H4 is, it's ranging. It's breaking out. I can see the breakout, but it's still ranging in my eyes. M30 looks clean. M30 is clean. M30 is clean. Okay, so M30 is not that clean. Never mind. I want to mark out this demand zone here. This breaker structure, this demand zone. Okay, this is what I'm going to be eyeing. Okay, and depending on what happens there, if we didn't get the confirm there, we could get a confirm here as well. So just gonna wait for those 2. Mark out the change character. Chalk, chalk, And then I'm gonna add this to my outlooks, tau, M15. So out of 2, 4, 6, 8, out of 8 pairs that we have for outlooks, that's 8 out of 20 pairs we marked up. There's only 2 on our watch list. So that's a crazy good breakdown. So I'm gonna start as well with and the ones in the mentorship. I hope you guys like properly focus, because I want a team who can help me go through all these pairs. You know, everyone does 20 a day, and then eventually we all mark it up in like a few minutes. It wouldn't be that hard. That's my end game, my end goal. Well, we had a crazy rejection from this area. Okay, so now I can build the story. So for width, I want to mark up the story. So width, we had H1. Yeah, okay, H1. That's the story of H1. It's rejecting off the demand zone, rejecting off demand zone. And then we're going to break down to M15. What's happening on the M15? So after we had the rejection, it then started to build. So now we had this change character. This is the structural confirmation I was talking about for the past 2 trades before. So we had this change character, and then we had this breaker structure. So this change character created this demand zone. Price came into the demand zone, rejected, and then we had a breaker structure that rejected off this demand zone. And then we had this FBOSS. What happened after the FBOSS? Price has a demand zone here. It cleared the demand zone and then rejected. So we had a chalk boss, FBOSS. Price came in, gave us the rejection here, and then we would have targeted this high here for 1 to 6. So missed trade. M15 missed trade. Guys, the most important trades you want to take are these confirmation trades, like these structural confirmation, because they're just giving you extra structure aligning with the high time frame. So that's the M15 missed trade we could have taken. 1 to 6 would have been beautiful. And then what happened again? It then created another structure. So we had this breaker structure, and then we had this FBOSS. We can mark it here, or we can mark it here, it doesn't really matter. After the FBOSS, it then created the demand zone. I'm sorry, the boss created the demand zone. So now we have boss, FBOSS, demand zone. Price came in, rejected, same setup. And then we would have targeted this. So just from this one demand zone reaction on the H1, we had 2 trades. We had 2 trades, and that's potentially 11 RR. So I'm gonna mark that out. Missed trade, 15, missed forward test. But now that I see this, I'm just going to add this to my watch list, because I know that the next setup is probably going to be very liquid. So I'm gonna set that out, and then I'm forward testing this as well. So I want to see if this does break even. So that's why I want to have on my watch list. I want this high to break. Could we look for another trade? Nah, let's not force it. But width looks like a very good pair to trade. I'm gonna start as well with, and then now we're moving on to Arbitrum. Alright, you guys have any questions? No? Okay. H4. I'm loving ARB on the H4. We had a breaker structure here. And then we had a FBOSS here. And then I'm waiting for the craziest pullback down to this area here. So it's more than unlikely, I can't lie. But that's why I'm not going to add it to my watch list. It's a 32% drop. So I'm just going to set alerts there, but I'm not going to eye it out. Maybe next week, but not now. APT. Nothing here as well. This is a previous trade I took. I took a fucking loss. And then it ran all the way here. 1 to 16. It was a $250 risk. And then I would have made how much? That's alright. APT, ETC.
I don't know if you answered it, but there's a questioning community chat.
What? Oh,
There's a questioning community chat. I don't know if you answered it yet or not.
Oh yeah, I didn't see. Hey, one question, Eddie. When we hit a high time frame position, what time frame do you want to see? No, okay. So I'll give this a breakdown. So if we're looking at H4, right? H4, bullish, bearish. Oh, price coming in. H1,
It's showing the wrong moment.
bullish, bearish, M15,
It's not showing
structure, M5, structure.
on the right screen at the moment. Oh, fuck, no man, you're typing at my bad. But you're out.
I'll start.
For sure shots.
Yeah. Wait. Wait. When I go to chat, yeah, can you see chat or can you only see the charts?
It swaps fine. It was my bad.
Oh no, it's all good. Okay. Play around in different time frames until it's clean. Liquidity plus volume differs in different markets. I'm loving the price action here as well. But you guys see how I'm not shorting it? I'm just gonna wait until it comes down to the area and then I'll look for confirmation to go long. I'm not gonna short this trade, nothing. Just waiting for a pullback. And this is just one out of like 200 pairs that we're eyeing. So it doesn't really matter like get stressed on one. Mark that out, leave it. No, I'm not gonna add it to the outlooks. Bitcoin Cash. Ooh. This looks very textbook. I like that. I'm gonna set an alert there. Just gonna mark this shit out real quick. Breaker structure. FBOSS. But you guys see how simple my strategy is? I'm just marking boss, FBOSS, but there's so much to it, like these confirmations, what I'm waiting for, these alerts. Because people think that this is just my strategy, just boss, FBOSS, but there's way more to it. They don't understand what you gotta do, the outlooks, the pairs you mark up, the confirmations you wait for. And that's essentially why a lot of traders fail, because they think that like you need to learn a strategy and you get profitable, but there's so much to it. Yeah, I'm still waiting for this area. Actually, I'm gonna set the limit here for algo. I'm gonna lower my RR, but I reckon this is better. This area is better. It gives more space for liquidity. I'm gonna add this to my outlooks. Algo. Was it M15? Yeah. Go tier. I'm not trading tier. Vet. I'm not gonna force it. Render. Okay. Render's a good trade. Oh yeah, never mind. It already reacted. So we're just gonna forward test this. I would have not taken it, 2.5 hour. No, I'm capping. Yeah, I would have taken it. 2.5 hours are a lot, and especially if it's in the trending market, it's just gonna keep flying. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna fly. Okay. Sand, AVAX, sandbox, AVAX. Oh, what the fuck? Saga. Do you guys see the water in the back? Or is it just me? Ugh, that should be better. I'm not forcing this trade as well. XTZ. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, never mind. Neo. Oh, Neo's a good pair to trade. I've taken 2 trades with this already. This is the first one. The other one was down here, but I didn't stream it. I only streamed this trade. It was an easy 3.5 hour we made. And then we took a break even after that for another trade, but that was on a different pair. So for Neo, currently there's nothing to see. Maybe on the H1. No, I'm gonna avoid Neo for now. Peanut. I like this. Peanut. That's why I like it. Everything's bullish, and then this is the one pair that's fucking bearish. It's so, it's giving a beautiful alignment as well. So everything's bearish. I'm just waiting for this setup. So I want to set let's there. Oh, I already do. Okay. Peanut. Okay, so how many pairs do I have currently? I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So that's 11. Okay. WLD. This is a crazy setup if it runs. We have a breaker structure here. This is one of my high probability setups. Breaker structure FBOSS, and then we also had an internal breaker structure here. So this demand zone is valid, and I'm gonna mark out the alert here. And then I'm gonna pre-market. I'm gonna pre this. So 2% stop loss, and then we have a protected low here. I'm not going to take the first rejection. Actually, I will take the first rejection, but it's gonna be half risk. And then if that plays out, alright, cool. I'll make half a trade, half a win. But if what I really want to see is a clean mitigation, maybe some structural movement as well. Where's the? I hate using TradingView, but where's the drawing? Oh, here we go. I want to see something like this. Comes down here, maybe liquidates, plays into this area, maybe creates like a chalk in this area. FBOSS comes into this demand, and then rejects. That's the entry. That's the trade I'm taking. And then I'll target this high, or I'll target even higher. I'll use this to take profit 1. But that's the initial plan. So I'm gonna mark this out as well. Was it 1 to 5? 1 to 5. Okay. This is a high probability trade to me. If it does give us a rejection, or if it even does go into the area. So how many pairs is that right now? That's 12 pairs. Okay. Well, start. Too many requests. Okay. I'm gonna unstar these. Fuck does it mean have too many requests? As long as these orders don't change, we're chilling. So wild CRV. Okay. CRV USDT. How many trades do we have on stream? We have no, that's the I'm tripping. Here. So we've only had 2 pairs right now. One win and 1 break even. We haven't had any losses on stream yet. No, let's just complete the outlooks for next week. CRV, nothing. H1, also nothing. Okay. ENA. Nothing. Nothing. Op. This is a good pair to trade as well. Op. USDT. Nothing. Jasmy. Jasmy. Nothing. Fall. USDT. Okay, we're hitting a point where there's literally no trades. That's just probabilities. That's alright. Gala's a good pair to trade. Nothing. Okay. Ton. Nothing. Okay. Goat. Oh, bearish market. Okay. I lied. I'll mark out this area here. So, to me, this is a trap. Definitely a... Okay. So what I'm seeing is that people are going to be looking for longs in this trap. I want to mark out the liquidity here. People are thinking, oh, you know, boss, F-boss comes in here, rejects. The way I see it, market is bearish from here. The structure is bearish from here. I don't want to force longs. Even though crypto is bullish, this is the one pair that's going down while Bitcoin's going up. So I'm looking for shorts. What am I seeing? Okay, I want to mark out the recent high here. Okay. Now we have this breaker structure here. And again, same plan. The short is here. The target would be here. But the only problem is that there was no F-boss. So what I really want to wait for is for F-boss to happen. Come down here. Price come here. Breaks this low here. And then maybe tickle or just miss this demand zone. Come back up. And then give the rejection. And then I'm taking the trade. But other than that, I'm just going to set alerts here. And alerts at this low. So I want this low to break first in order to make the trade valid. Low must break first. Moving that to outlooks. No, actually, I will move that to outlooks. It's not worth it yet. STRK. I'll only move this to outlooks once the low breaks and creates the F-boss. Fucking hell, this is a nice investment if you guys put it in. But it's not a trade. Dupe. Okay, I hope this is liquid. See, the thing is, the most high probability setup I can see is this. And the reason for this is because price reacted off this area here. So, I'll keep an alert here. But the probability of that going down there is really low. It's like a 25% drop. Yeah, 27% drop. Dupe. Arkham. Oh yeah, I forgot about questions. Do you guys have any questions? No? Okay. Stream questions? No? Okay. Well, we have JM in here. Okay. 15. Okay. What I do see is a order flow shift. So from here, from this breaker structure, or this change character in this F boss, and then price gave us this trade that we missed. And then we had new structure develop. So I'll mark this out here, and then I want to mark this demand zone here. But again, this could all be liquidity, so I'll keep this as a forward test. Forward test. I'll set alert here in case I want to forward test it. Boom. Is that a meme coin? Boom. Yeah, I'm not trading that shit. CAS, USDT. Okay, I think we're getting to the meme coins. I'm just gonna say alert here. I'm not really seeing much here. All I see is an external F boss. External boss F boss, but the F boss is not something I really consider a structure break. It's just some bullshit line. It's not really an area of liquidity. So in my case scenario, I don't really see this as a trade yet. I will say alert here in case price wants to do like a 1 minute shock F boss or a crazy confirmation. But I'm just gonna leave that there. Not with trading. Brett. I don't want to force it, but we have this demand zone here. Price rejected off the demand zone. Gave us a new structure break. Alright, all internal by the way, because we're in a range. And then went up. But again, we're in a fucking range, so I don't want to force it. If structure is like breaking highs, newer highs, then I would then be looking for trades. But the order flow stuff is just not enough. 1 USDT. What the fuck? Oh my days. Okay. We're gonna avoid this for now. Fetch. Took a loss there. M15. Nothing. Not USDT. Not a trade. Atom then Troy. I'm just gonna mark this area here because boss F boss, but there's a bunch of demand zones here. So when this area breaks, it could potentially be shorts. But I'm gonna wait for an alignment with Bitcoin. So it must align with BTC. So if it doesn't align, then we're not taking the trade. It needs to align. Because what I am seeing is this area as well. Boss, IB, F boss. So I'm gonna have for these two to mark out. I'm not gonna set this as outlooks yet, but I'm just gonna mark this out for now. But I want to see more of confirmation before I do take the trade. Right now, it's just not as high probability. Troy. Is this bearish? Nah, bro. Nah, fuck that shit. Ondo. This is beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. This is a type of liquid market with crazy volume that I'm eyeing. Breaker structure here. Breaker structure here. The reason why this zone is valid to me is because this breaker structure and this demand zone reacted off of this little move here. And you see this little break structure here. So I'm gonna add this to my outlooks. It looks like a very valid setup. I'm gonna set this as the F boss. This could be a real boss, but that's not a part of my plan. I didn't give a fuck. Exio, long, shred. 1 to 9. Yeah, this is a beautiful setup. Under. Give me a second. Okay. Any questions? No, yes. It was so quiet. Is everyone doing your markups or just watching me mark up? Okay, crazy chat, guys. Man, nope. Moon River. Nope. Nairo. Nope. Sushi. Fucking hell. But nope. Say. Well, what did we get here? We got price reacted off this area, but not the demand zone I would have wanted. I want to mark this demand zone out, wait for that to hit, and then we take the trade. Boss. F boss. Demand here, great for outlooks. Wait. I just realized something. Is this H4? No, it's M15. Okay. Hold up, let me get some water. Fucking thirsty as shit. Oh, cold water feels so freaking good. Just going down your throat. Paul. Nothing. Polygon's an investment I actually want to make because of Poly Market. EOS. Same plan. This demand zone. It's literally just rinse and repeat. Some crypto charts are just the same. But when this happens, right, we've seen this happen to like 5 pairs already. When all the alerts hit at once, you don't want to take all 5 trades. You want to see. You really have to choose one. I'm not saying compare, but you really have to choose one, because if you take all 5 trades, 1% risk each, 1% risk each, you're risking 5% altogether for the same setups. So it's just worth taking one. You need to choose one out of all 5. So let's mark that as EOS. Set alert here. And again, we're going to need a crazy drop, 30%. So it's not really worth it. Objective. This is a hard pair to trade. Naira ETH. The fuck? Nah, this looks like a crazy meme coin comp. Avoiding CFX. This is a good pair to trade as well. Not liking the price action, can't lie. But I do like this area. This is a very good area to trade in. So I'm gonna sell this there. Probably won't hit this week, but Let me just clear the charts real quick. I'll show you guys my thought process. We had a high time frame change character here. So price shifted bullish from here. And then after this change character, we had this break of structure. So I'll mark that as the F boss. Then we had this demand zone down here. So that's why I set alerts. And this is an A plus high probability setup to me. Just gonna wait for rejection. Adding this to, wait, 30% drop. Okay, I'm not gonna add that to my outlook, but I will be eyeing this. Floki. Oh shit, I need to do crypto. I need to do forex outlooks later. I'll probably do it tonight. Quirky. You guys have any questions? Oh yeah. All good, bro. OM. Nothing here. Pyth. Nothing here as well. That's in a range consolidation. Baby Dirt. I'm not trading that shit. Bonk. Actually, I'll have a look at Baby Doge. Baby Doge. Nothing here as well. Mudang. I don't want to force it. But this area does look good, I can't lie. So I'm just gonna mark it out. I'll take a risk on this meme coin. Break a structure. F boss. I think it's clean on the H2. Sorry, 2H. Yeah. Yeah, way clean on 2H. Fuck, what time frame? It's H2. The fuck? Why is it giving me this? Wait. Copy image. Why is it blocked? The fuck? Okay, for some reason it's not working. That's alright. Wait, is that doing that to other pairs as well? Oh, it has. Wait, why are these all the same? Hold on. Copy image. Wait, what's it doing this? Wait, I'm so confused. No, it's alright. I'll fix it later. I'll just do the rest of the outlooks later. Alright, I'm just gonna end the stream here because we've been streaming for like 1.5 hours. I'll probably see you guys in a few hours. I'm gonna get you first. But yeah, see you guys.